Hey guys, Ken McLellan.
Al Lewison.
Welcome to today's Wealth WOD.
Workout of the day.
I want to talk to you today about using your own nous. I'm going to show you an exercise that I do every time I get an investment opportunity looked at me. Don't follow the creepy leaders' advice all the time. Start thinking for yourself, guys. Lots of people come in and they go, I just went to this seminar, or I heard this off Uncle Joe, or wherever it is that a good idea? First thing I ask them is, what's the risk and what's the return? So every time something is thrown at me, I straight away put it into a mental risk versus return matrix, and I make the decision whether I want to entertain assessing it any further. Risk comes down to control. How much do I control something? Return comes back to, I want the most amount of money returned on the individual dollar I invest. So using other people's money and leveraging up comes into the factor of what my return will be, and I look at it on an annual basis on my money. So let's talk about fuel.
Yeah, right. So, and just before we do, as Cam said, so everything we look at comes down to this. We look at a new project, risk matrix. Someone brings us an investment opportunity, risk matrix. We buy an investment property, risk matrix, you name it, comes into it. So, let's look at it.
I've drawn something up here.
Swap sides? Or?
Yeah, right.
So Cam.
So I've got high risk, low risk.
I'll start with an easy.
Low return, high return. Yeah? So we'll pick whatever it is.
Let's look at a growth property, negative geared.
Negative geared, it's capital city.
Capital city.
Low risk,
Low risk.
capital city, high return. Good one, Al.
Let's look at, you're not a farmer, let's look at you
Got a couple of acres.
let's look at you starting a farm raising camels.
Raising camels. So it's a business plus a farm. Well, let's say it's high risk. I'm not a camel guy, and if you're buying a farm, so the property component, we'll say camel farm.
All right. That one was out of left field. Let's talk about a mining town. Positive cash flow.
Positive
mining town.
cash flow. Oh, I love this word, positive cash flow. It gets people excited, getting some cash coming in.
I'll do a few positive cash flows. Positive cash flow, mining.
All right, mining town. Let's think about the infrastructure. Mining towns, prices rise, and you get big rents because the infrastructure comes in to build the people come in to build the infrastructure. Then after the infrastructure is built, 3 to 5 years, 70% of the population leaves town.
Adios, muchachos.
So let's look at it. High risk. It's probably this side of high risk. Low returns because everyone I know has purchased in mining towns recently and didn't get out in 2010 is knackered. So let's go. Mining towns, low return, high risk.
And at times it's difficult, guys, because you've probably been to expos where someone has come and tapped you on the shoulder and said, you should buy in this mining town because blah, blah, blah.
Prices are going up.
Massively high return.
It does this. High return, whoa, low return.
So you need to have some measures in place to assess it for yourselves. All right, positive cash flow in a regional centre.
All right. Well, you're not going to get. You're going to get a couple of bucks, and we'll go whoop-de-doo if I get $300 in my back pocket per
year.
month or whatever it is. So it's low risk and low returns. Cash flow positive properties.
An apartment.
Apartment.
A brand new apartment in a precinct with other apartments being built.
All right. I would say it's low risk, low return in comparison. So I'll probably put it in the middle here. Apartments. The reason I put it in the middle there is because my risk and return depends on, once again, coming back to control. I can't control if another developer like us is going to stick up another high-rise next door to my apartment.
But you can control how much land is going to be on the market.
I can.
Because you know what's happening there.
Yeah.
They can't make any more of it.
Can't make any more of it, that's true.
Okay. Shares.
Shares.
Blue chip.
Blue chip shares, all right. So the first thing, control. Have I analysed the data or the yearly reports from the general meeting of that company? So have I looked at their industry, to understand the industry in? Have I looked at their corporate strategy, their business plan, their management team, the strengths of their balance sheet, what their profit and loss statement is and how that reflects on their cash flow? Have I done that? Often I don't, so I'm going to go crazy high risk, and we'll put in comparison to growth properties, because it comes down to leverage, like I said before. You can leverage up on blue chip shares to about 70% maximum. I wouldn't leverage up more than 50% on shares. Anyone that does that is a lot braver than I am, because during the GFC, shares dropped 50%, thereabouts, 45%. So I'm going to put high risk, and I'm going to put
Put it in the middle there.
shares. So nowhere near growth property still.
I'm surprised with that answer, I'll be honest.
That's a good answer, wasn't it?
That's a great answer. Not where you put it, honestly. Did it well. I'm out of questions.
Oh, there you go. So, guys, don't always take it from us.
Don't wrap it up, because there's one more bit to it, guys. Once you put your things in your matrix here, what you need to do is then sit down and think, how do I mitigate any risks coming inside the matrix? So you might have your shares, high risk, low to high return. What can you do to minimise it and put a plan together? Same with your property, same with your apartments, same with your camel farm. Have a good day.
See you guys.